Gradient descent has a few dials of its own, settings you choose before training even begins. Get them right, and learning is fast and stable. Get them wrong, and it either crawls or blows up. The most important one is the learning rate, the size of each downhill step. It is a single small number, but it changes everything. Watch. Make the steps too small, and the ball barely creeps down the slope. It is perfectly stable, but painfully slow. It may never reach the bottom in the time you have to train. Make them too big, and it overshoots the bottom completely, flying up the far wall. Step after step it bounces higher and higher. The loss explodes instead of shrinking. Training has diverged. A good learning rate is the middle path. Steps large enough to move quickly, but small enough to settle gently into the valley. Down, and stable. Next, epochs. One epoch is a single, complete pass through all of your training data. Train for more epochs, and the loss keeps falling. Quickly at first, then leveling off as the model runs out of new things to learn. Finally, batch size, how many examples the model looks at before each step. All of them at once gives one smooth but heavy step. One at a time gives fast, noisy steps. A small mini-batch blends the two. Mini-batches are the usual choice. So, 3 dials. The learning rate sets the step size. Epochs set how many passes. Batch size sets how much data per step. Tune these 3, and gradient descent does the rest. So far, our model has used a single feature. Next, we give it many.